Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Okay, so I want to get into a lesson going into, the time that we're heading into, the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, so Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson to the elect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get straight into it. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Okay, and we understand that woe means death and destruction. Okay, continuing on. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Okay, we understand that it's drawing near. Okay, continuing on. And one people shall stand up and fight against another. Okay, and we understand that that's going into civil unrest. Okay, continuing on. And swords in their hands. Okay, it says, and swords in their hands. Okay, and we understand that a sword is a killing instrument, man. Okay, and we're going to see a lot of these people taking up arms, so to speak, in that day, man, during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Right now, you see a lot of these people, are going to these gun stores, loading up on these weapons, stockpiling on ammunition. Okay, but we know, man, during the time of Jacob's trouble, man, these people are going to be looking to use anything that they can get their hands on during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, it's going to get extremely bad out here. Just like I mentioned, man, that civil unrest. All right, continuing on. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men. Okay, and I wanted to get that word sedition, okay, on the online etymology. All right. Salakia, as I pull this up. All right. This is the word sedition on the online etymology. The noun. All right, it says rebellion, uprising, revolt. Okay, and it also goes into, let me get this. It says concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority, violent strife between factions, it says civil or religious disorder, riot, rebelliousness against authority. Okay, but the point that I wanted to get into right here where it says rebellion, uprising, revolt. Okay, and it says concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority, man. Okay, so that's what's going to be going on during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, these people, they're not going to want to hear, what the senator, the governor, the mayor has to say during that time, man. Okay, these people are going to be taking matters into their own hands. All right, so I'm going to read this from the top again. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. That's right. It says, and invading one another, man. So we understand it's going to be people out here, that's going to be getting assaulted. Okay, getting their goods took, man. All right, it's going to get very bad, man. We're constantly warning our people, man. All right, continuing on. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. That's right. It says they shall not regard their kings nor princes. Okay, so these people during the time of Jacob's trouble, man, seeing how bad it's going to become out here, man, with the famine, okay, pestilence, the sword, okay, people, are extremely afraid, not knowing which way to turn, man. All right, it's going to get so bad you won't be able to call 911 anymore, man, and expect, an officer to get dispatched to your location, man. Okay, but my point is, man, it's going to get so bad, man. These people, they're not going to care about what the governor or the mayor has to say, man. They're going to be taking matters into their own hand, man. All right, continuing on. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. That's right, man. So we know these people, they're going to be out here doing whatever it is that they want to do, man. Okay, and the scripture also goes into it in Matthew, the 24th chapter, about how the love of many shall wax cold. Okay, so it's going to be like every man for himself out here, man. It's going to get extremely bad during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. We're going to need Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua. Okay, continuing on. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's right, man, because we understand there's going to be checkpoints, all right, throughout these cities, all right. These foreign troops, are going to be here, man. All right, you people, you're not going to be able to move around, as freely as you was once able to during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, continuing on. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be destroyed. Okay, and we understand that pride is one of the things that the Lord hates, man. Okay, it says, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, man. Okay, so you see why it's very important to not be in a prideful spirit, man. Okay, because when you look around at a lot of these so-called Americans, man, a lot of these people are extremely proud. Okay, they're not worried about war coming. Okay, they're not worried about this place getting invaded. Okay, these people are completely comfortable down here, man. They're at rest, man. Okay, but we understand, man, that these same prideful people, they're going to be extremely troubled during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, summaries from the top again, 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. That's right, man. We understand houses are going to get destroyed. People are going to get their doors kicked in, thrown in the back of, these different trucks, all right, getting hauled in the FEMA camps, man, all right? And we also know that it will be people that's going to be afraid out here, man, okay? Not knowing what's going on, not knowing who to call on, not knowing what to do, man. That's why scripture goes into it in Isaiah 33:6, that wisdom and knowledge shall be stability of thy time and strength of salvation, man. That's extremely important. Who are the ones that's going to have that? The elect, man, all right? So I'm going to continue on. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. That's right, man. We understand man shall have no pity or no mercy upon his neighbor, man. All right. Well, you got to understand, man, when it's a lack of bread out here, man. All right. You don't know where your next meal is coming from. All right. A lot of these people are going to be complete savages out here, man. All right. Looking to take yours, looking to take what you have, man. All right. To provide for themselves and their families, man. All right. Summaries for the top again. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. That's right. Just like what I mentioned, man. All right. We understand it's going to be doors getting kicked in. It's going to be people that you know all your life, man. That's going to turn against you, man. That's going to come against you during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. They're going to be looking to kick your door down. All right. Take your goods. All right. And put whole households to death, man. All right. That's the time that we're approaching, man. All right. Continuing on. And spoil their goods. That's right, man. They're going to be looking to take their goods from them, man. All right, continuing on. Because of the lack of bread. That's right. And that's the point right there, man, that I wanted to get to, man. Because of the lack of bread, just like I mentioned, man, we understand, man, it's going to be food shortages. It's going to be a famine, okay, during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. So these people, they're going to be looking to do whatever they have to do to provide for them and their families, man. All right. Continuing on. And for great tribulation. That's right. It says, and for great tribulation. And I want to get the word tribulation on the online etymology. When you go into the word tribulation, it's a noun on the online etymology. The first one I seen, it says a state of affliction or oppression, suffering, distress. That's right, man. We know, man, these people will be out here suffering during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. The ones of you that's not a part of the elect. So let me go ahead and get what else I had. Let me go to Zechariah, the 14th chapter. Okay. And I'm going to start at the top. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 1. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. That's right, man. It's gonna be people out here, that's gonna get robbed, get their goods took. Anything that's useful, is gonna be took from them, man. All right. This is what's gonna be happening during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right. Like I mentioned earlier, man, it's gonna be people that you know all your life. All right. That's gonna be looking, to take your resources, to come against you, and there's gonna be people, that you don't know, man, that's going to be looking, to harm you, to take your resources in that day, man. But we know, man, this is what's coming during the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. Some reads from the top again. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 1. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. Verse 2. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished. That's right, man. And these things will be going on during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Like we mentioned, man, we know it's going to be checkpoints. All right. It's going to be people getting their doors kicked in, getting their goods took, getting hauled on on the back of these trucks, to FEMA camps, man. It's going to be women that's going to get raped out here, man. All these things are going to be going on during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right. It's going to get extremely bad. Continuing on. And half of the city shall go forth into captivity. That's right, man. It's going to be a lot of people, that's going to get thrown into these FEMA camps. All right. That's going to be in these prisons, man. All right. Continuing on. And the residue of the city, Salakia, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. That's right, man. So we understand that these things are coming during the time of Jacob's trouble. But we know that the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, will be protected and delivered, man. Okay, it's going to get extremely bad out here. It's going to be people, hiding out, from these troops. Okay, it's going to be men out here, desiring to hear another man's voice, man. Okay, as the scripture goes into in 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, man. Okay, so we understand, man, it's going to get extremely bad out here during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, but as long as, we be a part of that number, Lord willing, we call ourselves the hopeful elect. Okay, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. We don't have anything to worry about, man. Okay, we can expect, for the Lord to protect us and deliver us, man, as long as we continue to do what's required of us, man. Okay, so Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson to the elect. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, that great millstone, who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.